Hello everybody, welcome back to another Commander game. We are going to do multiplayer this time, and we're going to play Riku against Bruna, the scary partners. This hand sucks. And we're against Sliver Queen, also kind of scary. This hand also sucks. I want to keep this because I could almost reach turn 3. And then explosive vegetation, hopefully be okay. But if somebody blows up my Soul Ring, I'm fucked. Oh, we'll be greedy. Anyways, so these guys are supposed to be like super good, aren't they? Oh no, this isn't the mana one. Okay. The blue-green one that makes mana is like supposed to be super strong. And either way though, this is probably a pretty good deck. This is probably just aggro slivers or some other 5-color thing. So I gotta get a forest here. So that we'll be able to Kadama's Reach next turn. Actually, we're not going to be able to do it till turn 3. Bruna is Bruna. If you want to see what she does, it's right here. Bruna's the first mythic that I ever opened when I started playing the game a couple years back. And I have a commander deck in paper with her. That's really just cards I had laying around. I never really put money into it because I don't think it's very good. But it's fun. I like the card a lot. It's usually the deck I whip out at the end of the night when I just want to sit back and not do anything but play lands for 6 turns. It's a fun deck, and it could be scary. I mean, the deck basically does nothing until you cast Bruna and then wins. So it sort of forces you to ignore it since it's not a threat until later. But if you ignore it, becomes a big threat later, so it's kind of hard. Ideally we draw an untapped land here, so we can almost reach this turn and not have to wait another turn. Because if we have to wait another turn, then we are going to be in really bad shape if Soul Ring gets blown up. This person says, whoops. Wonder why. Whose turn is it? This guy? Did the Bruna player miss the land? No. It's still turn 1. Ooh, alright, well. That's all we got. Hope for the best. If that gets blown up, we're pretty much out of this game. Nothing up there. Can I have like a general come out here maybe? Thrasis. Pay 4 mana, scry 1, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, otherwise draw a card. It's like kind of an expensive ability, but it's repeatable. And if you have infinite mana, you just draw your whole deck, which I think is the goal of this deck. And this is kind of just in there for value plus the colors. I'm pretty sure this is the partner combination that are like the partner combination to build if you actually want like a competitive deck, which is kind of scary. Especially when that person's off to the best start out of all of us. See what the slivers are up to. Nothing. Alright, well, we're just gonna Kadama's Reach. Get an island and a mountain. Put the island in play, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Gonna put them both in play anyways. And tap out. Pass the turn. Alright, we might be okay. Bruna's just dropping lands, no surprises there. Alright, combo deck. What you got? Trying to figure out if I want a Bloodbraid Elf or Explosive Vegetation next turn. I think I just want to Explosive Vegetation. Because Bloodbraid is like still running a bit of a risk. Farseek, alright. So File Smasher does not trigger since he was the first spell cast this turn. To an opponent chosen at random. That's interesting. So you can't target anyone specifically. This ability would probably be really strong if it wasn't only for the first spell. Could see it being some kind of like storm card. It's still reasonably strong though. Bayou. Interesting. Gonna minimize these. Oh, not what I meant to minimize. This is what I meant to minimize. Attempt with Discovery. I'm gonna go with yep. I think I just want this one. If one person does it, everybody has to do it. That's how this card works, right? It's good for this liver player. Mountain. So if I draw Mountain, I'll have 7 mana available next turn. I want to Explosive Vegetation, so it would let me Explosive Vegetation and a 3-drop. Alternatively, I could just Explosive Vegetation and leave Counterspell up. I think I like that better. I might draw land anyways. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. So let's go that route. We're gonna want another red. Probably just another blue. And F6. So Bruna can come down now, right? If he has a land. Nope, I keep doing that. Yeah. Play that safe, I guess. Still more scared of this guy, but I don't know. He's got 7 cards in hand, so. See what he's got. Karavek the Merciless, huh? Whenever an opponent casts a spell, Karavek the Merciless does damage to target creature or player equal to that spell's converted mana cost. Okay. Interesting. So that makes me think probably don't have to worry too much about crazy combos over here. Because this isn't a card that would be running that deck. So it's probably a more casual version of it. Interesting. 7 mana. I don't know that that creature's worth it, but I guess in a multiplayer game it's fine. What's this guy got? Blue and black? It's not Sliver Queen mana. Consecrated Sphinx. It's a good one. Can he just kill it though? Oh no, because it resolves in a funny order. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. If I go to Progenitor Mimic, the Consecrated Sphinx, this guy can just burn it in response, which is kind of awkward. I just do it anyways. Because then it gets that off the field. It's probably basically just me playing a 6 mana spell to kill this creature. Doesn't feel great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If Bloodbraid hits mana, I could do both. I don't think I want to take that risk. Oh, so I don't have to choose till after. Alright, so I do get to keep my Sphinx. Sounds good to me. Cool, that worked out well. She still has 6 mana. Probably not going to see Bruna again this turn. And if he casts a spell, I could just kill Karavek with my Karavek. So that works. I'm glad I didn't have to pick a target until after I came in. Otherwise, it would have just fizzled when I targeted the Sphinx. Works out well. What you got? Rash me. So I could deal 4 damage. Okay. Kill his Karavek. Works with me. 4 damage. See who gets hits. It was this over here, Bonin. Alright. And Rashmi is in. I like this card so much. It's a really cool card. What is he playing? Something like a twin cast, maybe? If he plays anything that costs 3 or more, then I just burn Rashmi. Or Vile Smasher. Probably just Rashmi, though. I don't really care about Vile Smasher too much. The once per turn clauses makes it not terrible. What you got? Cyclonic Rift on my Karavek. So that's 2 mana. So I kill his bird. I could copy it. Alright, we'll start with targeting the bird. I don't think I really care, though. It's probably fine. I don't really, need a Karavek around. It gives me the chance to pretend to mimic something else. And I can keep Twin Cast up. Okay. Take 2. See if he has anything else to copy. Though I doubt I'm going to copy a 2-mana spell. He does have counter magic up. We'll see what the 5-color deck does. Haven't seen any slivers yet, so I'm starting to think it's just a 5-color deck, not necessarily a sliver deck. But we'll see. I mean, this person hasn't cast any spells yet this game. Just the 1, right? Not 2, okay. But he has 7 cards in hand, so... see what he's got. Staff of Nin. Alright, well, that's a Rex Sage target. So probably Progenitor Mimic, copy Rashmi, and then Rex Sage targeting Staff. Or I could just hold up Progenitor Mimic and go with Bloodbraid instead. Kind of like that idea. So let's Bloodbraid first. See what we hit. If we hit mana, we could Progenitor Mimic this. Get a Bloodbraid Elf every turn. That'd be funny. Oh, it's close. I'll cast a Farseek. So could probably use another mountain. I think we have like a triple red card or two. It is tapped though. So Rex Sage, Staff of Nin, keep up Twin Cast. Alright. And that is that. I'm not going to attack, I'll just sit back so that File Smasher can't come at me. Alright, Bruna time again. Might just have to rapid hybridize that. We'll see. Give other people time to answer it. Because we can wait till our next main phase if we want to twin cast something instead. Alright. 4 damage. Looks like it hit the Bruna player. And there's Solemn. Come on, let's see some big non-creature spell I can twin cast. I think this person probably doesn't have counter magic because they chose not to counter Bruna, even though they left the 2 mana up. And I think they would have countered that, I assume. We'll see though. He does look like he's leaving it up again, so. Alright, it's going at bone in. Alright, see what this guy got. Anything I can twin cast, please. Just once. This guy really doesn't have a lot of lands considering that Temple Discovery that went around. I think this guy chose not to get one, so he only got to get 2 from us. And then he's just been missing land drops aside from that. That's how it feels. This Clone Legion's starting to look pretty good. I think if this person doesn't cast anything to twin cast, then at the end of his turn I'll Rapid Hybridize Bruna, and then go to my turn and Clone Legion, targeting the partner's player. What's he got? It's like an ultimatum. Right of replication. I'm down. What do I want to target though? Bloodbraid Elf? Or a Solemn? Let's go Bloodbraid Elf. Oh wait, is Cascade a cast trigger? Aw. That makes me sad. Why can I not see the reminder text? It's kind of annoying. It'll be on here maybe? Yep, you have to cast it. Oh, that's a bummer. Should have gone with the sad robot. Still, I could Clone Legion targeting that guy now. Which I think I would rather do. Blue, blue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Now I get all these things. Got some forests. So I could have done this twice if I twin casted Solemn instead of Bloodbraid, but oh well. Who do I attack? Let's go with this guy. Like that. SWB. Does that mean something? I actually have no idea. Just block 1, sure. I'll draw a card. Oh, he draws the card, right? It's his Solemn. Alright. Well, guess things are going okay. Scared of whatever big spells this guy might have, though. I think he's literally just playing like 5-colored fun giant spell deck. Okay, Umber Mystic. SWB. Really don't know what that means. Alright, that's a lot of mana. What you got? Hello? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's casted Bruna twice now, so he has enough mana to cast her again, I think. He was activating Thyrsus, okay. That's not That's scary. Draws a card with her ability. Okay. Put it on top. Reveal. Oh, it's part of the water veil. Okay. That's somewhat scary. So he's gonna get another turn. Rash may reveal the swamp. Who did his burn hit that time? I guess Bonin? Doesn't look like it hit me. Alright, well, let's see what he's got on his second turn. I don't really got anything going on. Could, like, Progenitor Mimic. I mean, I could blow a bunch of artifacts if I wanted to, but... That betrays. That's a good one. That's something I would copy. I would love somebody to board wipe. Not that my board's particularly bad, but it would be a great draw here. Any of my like 3 haste effects. Give me like Fervor, give me, I don't know. Let me play it that betrays with haste. Every turn. That'd be great. Alright, 5-color deck. What you got? Throw something big at us. Oh, there's lots of mana. Primeval Bounty. Oh, that's a good one. So I can answer that with Rex Sage and Deadeye. Would rather not spend my turn doing that, though. What do I have for mana, anyways? Got 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, I think. Alright, so I can Deadeye and Progenitor Mimic and Blink things. It's not bad. Cyclonic Rift would be pretty good here. Mound, not as exciting. So I got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I could go down to 12 to cast Riku, then 6. I could go down to 6 casting Progenitor Mimic. Go down to 4 if I decide to copy Progenitor Mimic. I like it. Red, green, blue, 1, 2. My turn to play. Alright, blue, green, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know if blue to cast Deadeye actually. Choose that. Play blue and green. And I got 2. So kind of just want to send everything at this guy. I don't really care if these Bloodbrays all die. Or these robots, for that matter. I'll go with that. Let him figure out blockers. I don't feel like doing the combat math. He actually just has to kill like 4 robots for free, but whatever. Trading with Bloodbraid's is a bit more costly for him. Probably should have done this before I went crazy with Progenitor Mimic. Alright, Bloodbraid, Solemn, 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 okay. That way I could draw cards and maybe do something else if I didn't want to do what I did. Alright, we'll draw 2 cards. Knocked him down to 6 as well, which is pretty good. Tooth and Nail, yeah, I see that. That would have been a good option. We only got 4 mana. So we'll tap out. And let them all go crazy. We got a good board. We got plenty of things to sack to Annihilator if we so choose. Bruna can play Bruna. Everybody's getting pretty low except for us. I think we've just been really lucky on the Vial Smasher triggers, to be honest. See if that continues. He's got 4 cards in hand, he's got 5. Does he draw cards at all? No. Okay. His ability draws cards though. So he's gonna get to do that. But I mean, as long as we don't just die, we can entwine a Tooth and Nail here. Which is something. I don't really know what we'd get. I don't think we have Palinchron in the deck. And infinite mana doesn't really do us anything. Well, I guess that depends on what the third creature that we get is, but we'll see. Cross that bridge when we get there, because a lot can change. Got 2 big players. Oh, well, that solves that problem, I guess, now, doesn't it? So we had a good hand we're getting rid of, but not so good that I'm sad to see it go. 7 fresh cards, not the worst thing for us. These 7 cards in particular are pretty fantastic. Mostly because I have Fervor. Scourge of the Throne's probably still bugged, so really just a dead card. Really just having Fervor is nice, because that means if all goes well, I can attack with 4 Death Betrays next turn. Which is what 8 Annihilator triggers, and I get everything that was sacked. It's pretty good. Where's he going? Can't tell. Bone in it looks like. Oh no, me. Okay. Sack 2 Solemns. Draw some cards. Terastodon, not bad. Fire Hellkite, not bad with a Fervor. Declare blockers. Rex Sage. I'd like to keep my Death Betrays, and now I can attack him safely with mine. So I could drop Fervor and then 2 Vara Hellkites next turn, and then attack with both dragons and get 4 more. So that sounds pretty dope. We'll see what this guy does though. So we are not out of the woods yet. Does have 7 cards in hand. He has 6 mana up. Ooh, that's a worm. Not too scary for us, though. Forgotten Agent can do things with Regal Bounty. Yeah, I guess this is just like a big 5-color deck. Honestly, it looks fun. It's a good game for it. Everybody's on a reasonably casual deck. Do have to deal with this Bruno, though. Fate Unraveler. Alright. Not too scary. We don't have an answer to Bruna in hand unless we just want to kill her. But she can just sack all her lands, because really if Bruno lives, that's that, you know? I mean, I could just throw a blocker out, but doubt that'll go well for me. We'll see. Where are these guys coming at me? No blocks. Could block 2 for free, but why risk bump spells? Oh, I don't get another one. I only get the one. Okay, fair enough. So I have 3 at that betrays. So what do I want to do here? I definitely want to cast Fervor. If I could get Uvar Hellkite, copy it, and play Atarka. I don't know if I have the mana for that. Maybe. It'd have to be 7 plus 8 is 15, 16, 17 mana, and I have 5, 11, 1, 2, 3, yeah, not quite. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go this route. And copy him. Alright. What is the best play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just play a Muldrifter too. I mean, this one's free. I really don't want to do this combat math, to be honest. That's the only reason I'm still playing spells. Let's play Muldrifter. Draw 2 cards. Take your time, Sakura Tribe Elder. Nothing crazy. Alright. So let's see. If I attack him with the 2 dragons, he blocks 1, takes 6. I'm not going to do the math. So let's go like that, and that. This probably kills him. I don't know. Place the triggers on the stack. See what, I don't really want to do this because we're not going to keep the things he sacks, which is what that betrays does, but just can't afford to get hit by Bruna. Alright, he has conceded. And we continue. That betrays is not indestructible, so I can throw 2 dragons in front of it if I so desire. Training grounds. I'm not too scared of that one. This card's got to be getting pretty big by now. 5 counters. Oh, not as big as I thought. I am 100% okay with chump blocking with Riku at this point. Really, like, game plan is to drop a Tarka and hopefully just win with the dragons in the air. See how all that goes, though. Lots of mana, lots of cards in hand on the other side of the table. What else could we do? We could drop 2 Scourge of the Thrones just to have more dragons. Terastodon. Can make 2 of those, but I don't really want to do that. Noxus Revival. Targeting Cyclonic Rift. Okay. That is an answer. See if he uses it now or waits, though. If he uses it now, I'm going to take a hit. But then he's going to die. Right? So I think if he wants this Cyclonic Rift, what he should do is attack with that betrays, get the Annihilator trigger, make me sack 2 things, and then Rift before blockers. I think that's doable. So I'd have the same effect, but he'd get 2 of my permanents. I would just sack 2 tokens, though, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Still, we got enough to... Where would I be playing Bruno's ability? What's entering the battlefield under my control? Forgotten Ancients? Oh, did you give that to me? Somehow? I must have missed something there. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, either way, we have Fervor and a ton of mana, so as long as we don't just die here, we should be okay. And we're gonna lose 2 lands, so that's something to consider. Probably just a forest and a mountain. If he could wheel, then we're going to be in rough shape. That's a possibility. Alright, in comes the damages. Just hit that betrays. 2 lands. He gets them untapped. That's interesting. I guess that makes sense. No No blocks. He still has mana up with 6 cards in hand though, so he might not be out of the woods yet. It's going to depend on whether or not Fervor resolves. And what this guy does. Avenger of Zendikar. It's a good one. I could go for my own Cyclonic Rift right now. And I could play Fervor, play a big dragon, kill the partner player, and Cyclonic Rift this guy during his combat. Or give me the other Hellkite, the one that does damage to creatures equal to the damage I do to him with it, or something like that. That one would work as well. Cultivate. Alright, well so far this guy's still just dead on board, unless he can play something. I do have to keep myself alive though, and that's looking tough. Progenitor Mimic copying Avenger is an option. I still die to any like overwhelm effect, Crater Hoof, etc. I don't think I could really play around that at this point unless I get a board wipe here. Alright, looks like it's our turn. Ha! Well, that was a draw. It's a miracle. This is basically a Cyclonic Rift. But it doesn't stop him from just recasting Avenger. Cast for Miracle Cost. Blue-red. Turn all non-land permanents to their owner's hand. See at the counter magic? Maybe. It's the same 2 mana he left up before. You gain life equal to the sacrifice creature's toughness. Alright, is he sacking something? Alright, well, we're in good shape. This does mean we can't copy at Depatrays, but I think that's fine. Alright, so let's go. Soaring just gives us a free mana. Let's go Fervor. Let's go Fire Hellkites. That's all we got. Let's go to combat. Knock this guy out. And play a bird. And try builder. Scry 1. Put that on top. And discard. Let's get rid of that guy. And I guess that's it. Alright, see what the 5-color deck got. Is he just dead to Atarka if I cast Atarka next turn? Atarka would be 12 damage, that'd be 12 damage, that'd be 12. So yeah, that'd give me 36 damage. So Atarka in hand is lethal in the air. And this guy still has yet to show like any board wipe or anything like that. I mean, everything he's been playing has been only affecting his own side of the board. He hasn't really played anything that interacts with other players. So I think that's a good sign for us if that continues. He is all the way back up at 32 life though, which is not nothing. It's at 8 cards in hand, which is also not nothing. Game might not be over. But we'll see. What do we got for mana? Let's do that. Figure out our next turn. We have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 mana, 18, 19. So this is 7, so that'll drop us to 12. Progenitor Mimic will drop us to 6, and then we can drop whatever we want after that. So we can play Atarka and Progenitor Mimic on Utvar Hellkite if we so choose. Fogbank, okay. That one, I think I can still win through. Although, I mean, if he gets a bunch of those, it'll certainly stall me out. Primeval Bounty, sure. So we put the Corrosive Grip on top. What else? Just Avenger? I feel like he has to play Avenger because that's sort of his one condition at this point, is that I don't kill him and he can just kill me next turn with a Crater Hoof. Yep. Alright, 2 more mana. You gonna tap it out? Do we get the win in the air? This land doesn't tap for mana, so he's really just got that. Well, I mean, if he swords our Utvar, Hellkite, or Atarka, and we don't have lethal on him, then we can still die to a Crater Hoof pretty easily. So maybe I dig through time here. Lead off with that. See if I can find some kind of protection. Right? That's how you'd play around like a path. Because everybody runs a path. Alright, let's go get a island. Dig through time. Delve away nonsense. None of these are answers. Regrowth is. I guess I'll just grab an untapped land. Alright, so I could get Devastation Tide back. Is Devastation Tide instant? It's not. So let's go. I do not know. Do not know what the best answer is here. I drop a target, I attack with everything. He blocks 1 dragon and he takes 24. It's not lethal. Alright, I think the play is Tarka, attack, then regrowth, devastation, tide. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would leave me with 3 mana left. 4 mana left. And there's nothing else I could do for 4 mana that would change how I want to play this. So let's do that. Get some damages in. All right. Oh, Sakura Tribal shuffled away the Crows and Grip that we had. That's right. Alright, dropped him to 11. So we probably would have had lethal if we purged an Armament, but we're playing it safe. Let's cast it. And float something in response. Probably green. That was not a green. Alright. So we could play that. Play that. Play that. And that is it. Let's discard Riku. Don't really need her anymore, or him anymore. So you could also project on Mimic, Avenger, Grand Arbiter. I mean, that hurts us. A little bit. Not a ton, but a little bit. F6. I'm trying to think, like, what keeps us alive through an Avenger and a Crater Hoof? I don't really know if we have an out. He's got to just cast Avenger again here, though, right? Yeah. Alright, let's pump everything a little bit. Wish I knew it was in his hand. And maybe I should. Not really. Looks like everything in his hand would be stuff he has casted this game, probably. Not what I want to draw. Alright, we'll drop this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we play this, and that's all we got. Fair enough. Don't get to play around anything this time. Just have to go for the kill. So yeah, like we could have done this last turn, but effectively what we were doing there is giving ourselves one more draw spell to protect us from a Path to Exile. Because if he had a path there, then we die on the backswing. So I sort of was playing it really safe, giving us one more draw step to get something to deal with all those tokens. If we don't find anything, then we get to just go for the play we were going to go for anyways. So it was relatively low risk, not without risk, but that was the idea. Anyways, game ended up going great. I think we took out all 3 players. Feels good, man. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.